Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Tony Olasco for the first round for Mahopac in the Section 1 quarterfinal playoffs at the Brewster Arena. And Mahopac will be playing its first playoff game tonight. Scarsdale's coming off a 6-0 win against North Rockland last night. And we have the teams lining up here and for the sportsmanship announcement being made by Pat Mazzullo. Scarsdale's coming in with a League One record of 1-13 for the season, but coming off, like I said, a 6-0 shutout. Mahopac finished with a 8-6 League One record, clinched 3rd seed in the playoffs. Well, Scarsdale got 6th seed. And there's a couple other big games going on tonight. Suffern and White Plains, Mahopac and Yorktown. And we don't have any scores on those. At the end of the second, we had a late score of Mahopac 2, Yorktown 1, but we don't know what the final was there. Okay. Teams will come out center ice and shake hands. And that was a great rendition of the national anthem sung by 6 Mahopac students. And I apologize, I did not get their names. If I can get them later during the game, I will announce them. Some of the matchups we need to watch tonight is Jordan Bloom for Scarsdale, number 2. Leading the Raiders with a total of 68 points on 42 goals and 26 assists. And Robbie Olivero with a total of 51 points, and he's the number 14. He's a freshman forward, Olivero. So Scarsdale's looking for big things from him.
Before the game gets going, Mike, I want to thank you for everything you've done this year. Mike Lavelle does a tremendous job for the organization. Was a past president of the association, did yeoman work, and he's been doing some of these TV games for us. And I just want to personally thank you for putting out your time. It takes a lot to do this, and nobody's better than calling hockey games than you. So just get that on record. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Tony. And even though, like I said, even though my son's gone, you don't get rid of me that easy. And I enjoy doing these. I enjoy doing the lacrosse games and giving the opportunity.
Appreciate it for sure. And you bring good luck tonight. You're always good luck for us.
Well, we'll try. All right, let's see. For Mahopac, let's go with the starting lineup here. We have Nicky Alasko with Rob Fitchett and John Gaffney. We'll have Scheffler and Simodomo on defense and Jacobellis in the goal. They'll be facing off against Matt Oliverio. You'll have Bloom on his left wing, and that's number 21, Robbie Oliverio on the right wing. And it's Robbie Oliverio, number 21, that is the leading scorer. I misspoke before. Matt is his brother, 9th grader. Let's see. Let's see if we can get the defenseman on. Number 23 is Katz, and number 20 is DeFalco. Right on the face. Good win by Rob Fitchett. Gets it around the Mahopac goal. Alasko takes up to the boards. Oh, a nice hit by Simodomo, and that sets the tone, Tony. That's something. That's kind of what we need. Gaffney takes the puck on a cross-side pass, dumps it in, and will chase.
Frankie will be on Jordan tonight, the entire night. Trust me, it's a big matchup for us tonight.
And Alasko fighting for the puck, comes out from behind the net, tries to stuff it, and it's a nice stop by number 30. Andy Regeeve in the net for Scarsdale. So right off the...
Andy played well against Clarkstown North a couple of games ago. He held them to 1 goal in overtime. So he's definitely capable.
And that's, in the playoffs, anything can happen if you get a hot goaltender.
All right. Chris and Tyler out there now.
Ciciola in the near board corners, puts it behind the net. Works along with Tyler Perrell behind the net. Perrell reverses, gets it back to Randy. He loses the puck. They bang it up along the near boards. Scarsdale fighting to try to clear the puck, but Tyler Perrell is right on number 13. Felix gives him a hard time. Mastrocola takes Felix off the puck. Craig Missoula gets out-muscled by number 27, Lee Gilbert, but Jacobellis takes the puck and knocks it to the near corner. Scarsdale behind the net. Joe Grispin gets it up to Tyler Perrell. Tyler Perrell sidesteps one check, gets the puck back. Gets hit from behind and knocked down. No call. I thought there might have been an interference there, but there wasn't.
Just let him play it out a little bit. I tell you what, these are 2 of the better refs in Section 1 right here. Both of these guys are experienced, qualified refs.
As long as they let them play, both ways, there's no problem with that at all. Missoula gets the puck off the boards, but not out. Kept in by Katz at the point. Bloom working the puck along the near side. Intercepted by Alasko. And he's going to try to beat number 20, DeFalco. What a great move! Oh! But a great back check by Robbie Oliverio to flip the stick. Oh, and Alasko gets the puck back, feeds Rob Fitchett in the far face-off circle. Takes a shot and save is made. Fitchett from behind the net. Tries to feed it out in front. Gaffney can't get it, but keeps it in. Oh, there's a puck. Oh, that puck did everything but go in. Simodomo keeps it in at the far point.
Great pressure right here.
Gaffney along the near boards.
Need to go.
Gets it up to Alasko. Back to Gaffney around the net. Tries to stuff it. Puck comes out. Scheffler, good play. Dumps it in inside the blue line. And Gaffney dumps it in the far side. Alasko feeds it across. It's played out by Scarsdale number 14. That's Oliverio, Matt Oliverio. Back behind the Scarsdale net. Fitchett chases. 21. Scarsdale tried to clear it up. Kept in by Tyler at the blue line. Fitchett dumps it in deep. Tyler behind his own net against Katz. He reverses. Matt Oliverio tries to pin him in along with Katz, and the whistle's blown for a face-off in the Scarsdale zone. Mahopac's keeping the pressure on, keeping the puck deep, and they're forechecking, and that's what they need to do. They can't stop skating to get speed.
That's exactly right, Mike. And the more pressure they put on the young defense of Scarsdale, get shots on goal, crash the net, get some rebounds. We beat them 7-5 at their building a couple of weeks ago in a wild game, but I expect none of that tonight. A low-scoring, opportunistic game.
All right, we got Grispin and Weigel on the points. We got Ciciola, Perrell, and Mastrocola on the wings. Scarsdale off the face. on the far board. Ciciola keeps it in. Tyler Perrell beats number 12. That's Brandwine. Tries to get it out. Ciciola with the puck. Number 26, Odessa is playing him. He gets it back behind for Perrell, who misfires. There's no icing. Number 27, Lee Gilbert, cleared it down. Weigel gets it up to Mastrocola, can't handle it. And 27, Gilbert is checked. Great play by Tyler Perrell, tying up number 3, Draper, coming down the slot area. Mastrocola is playing Draper along the far boards, tries to get it up past Ciciola. Ciciola keeps it in. Ciciola, all right, yeah. Scarsdale is going to take a penalty. It looks like it's going to be against number 3, Draper. He was tying up Ciciola pretty good. And that was a great play by Perrell coming down that slot area.
Well, Tyler's up in the game. Guys put tremendous pressure on. Now the power play needs to capitalize here.
One of the things we have to do, Tony, going into these playoffs is clearing our defensive zone very quickly, keeping the shooters to the perimeters, and playing the puck inside the blue line. All right, Alasko comes to the slot area, gets it back to Ciciola, takes a wrist shot. Oh, it's tipped, but the clearing attempt, it's out in the neutral zone. Simodomo makes the play, knocks down Bloom. Fitchett gets the puck up to Ciciola. Ciciola dumps it down in deep. It will be chased by Alasko. Behind the net, you got number 23, Katz, plays it up. Ciciola intercepts. Tries to clear. Ciciola intercepts again. Fitchett got a stick on that clearing. Perrell in the slot with a backhand and a score! Nicky Alasko with a rebound, and that's what I'm talking about, crashing the net. We intercepted the clearing pass. Perrell took a backhanded, and when the rebound couldn't be handled by Regeev, Alasko banged in the rebound for a 1-0 Mahopac lead. And the Scarsdale coach is not happy. He's asking for the referee to come over. And I believe that goal ties Nick Alasko with the all-time points scoring totals for Mahopac in Mahopac history. That was definitely Alasko's goal from Perrell and Ciciola, but they'll straighten that out, I'm sure.
To tell you the truth, he can care less. As long as the puck is in the net. I'll tell you, he was talking about it most of the day today a little bit. You know, I didn't want to talk to him too much, but his focus is so on carrying that flag next Thursday. That's all he cares about.
Schiffer goes down, Bloom comes right in, and Yakabellis with a tremendous stop in front of the net. And Mahopac, and that's what... Okay, we're back. We had a bit of a technical difficulty, but we didn't really miss much. The face-off that Mahopac was able to clear. We need to get a little bit better on these clearing angles and clearing the puck out. If we start getting lackadaisical in our own end, we're going to be in trouble. Puck is cleared hard by Simodomo. Gets it out to the neutral zone. Fitchett plays it, and Gaffney dumps it in. Tyler Perrell behind his own net with Brandwine on him. Taken down, no call. Perrell. Puck is out of the zone. Simodomo tries to dump it back in, but it goes out of the rink. There'll be a face-off in the neutral zone. Got Craig Mazzullo and Grispin on defense. You got Ciciola, Perrell, and Mastrocola on offense. On the face-off. Oh, there's a good check, but it's a high check, and he's going to get called. Can't come up with your arms like that. It was, you know, it was a good play attacking up near the blue line, but you got to just keep that stick and arms down.
That wasn't really that high. He got him right in the chest.
Yeah, sometimes when you get him in the chest, your arms slip up. And, yeah. I think he called it a rough. He called it a rough. So Scarsdale will be on their first power play, and that's Bloom with Brandwine and Lee Gilbert. On the point, you'll have Katz, and number 21 is Robbie Olivero. Puck is dumped in. Pizzullo beats into the puck. Tyler Perrell controls. Bloom's on him. Takes the puck away. Gets it to the point. Shot. Bloom missed the tip and try. Pizzullo fighting on the boards. Brandwine comes out with it behind his own net. Gets it up to the point. Oliverio dumps it back into Brandwine. Goes behind the net. Gilbert will play it. Simidoma with a nice play. Gets it away and slaps it high and hard. And that's the way you got to clear the puck.
That's what an all-section, all-league defenseman does.
No hesitation there, just bangs it out. Oliverio comes in over the neutral zone, over the red line, over the blue line, takes a shot. And Jacobellis, easy shot for him. Will take the face-off in the Mahopac zone. With 30 seconds to go in the penalty to Crispin, 7:33 to go in the period with a Mahopac lead of 1-0.
Good job so far by the penalty kill. I mean, Scarsdale's very potent. Anytime Jordan Bloom's on the ice, you know, you got to mark him and stay very close to him. So, good job so far.
On the face is Ciciola. Oh, nice shot on a screen, Jacobellis.
And what I like to see is that little feistiness in front of the net, clearing some guys out of there.
And that's, like I said, Tony, I think that's part of what we've been missing.
And no referee is going to call a penalty on it.
No, not at this stage of the season.
Exactly.
Scarsdale will stay pat with their penalty killers. Nice clear by Fitcher. Puck goes out of the zone, but he got it in a position where nobody was going to play it. So again, it will be Bloom, Brandwine, and Lee Gilbert. And we'll have Katz and Oliverio on the points. And the face-off, nice face-off by Bloom. Ciciola gives up his body at the point. And that puck was out. It was an offside. And I see that becoming more and more of a habit of defensemen at the high school level, playing the offensive zone outside the blue line and not inside the blue line, which, you know, again is, you know, something basic that you taught at the younger levels. Ciciola on the face-off takes the puck and dumps it in. Oliverio behind his own net, being watched by Alasko. He reverses, goes out. Should be an offside, and it is. I think that was Frank Simidomo. Almost kept it in on the clear, but not quite. Mastrocola played it, therefore the offside. All right, so Scarsdale will have out Matt Oliverio with John Felix and Masardi on the right wing. Crispin gets it up off the face-off. Ciciola tips it in deep. Schiffer goes to the bench, and Missoula comes out. Crispin comes over, plays it to neutral zone. Mastrocola, nice play by Mastrocola, taking that man away from the puck.
That's such a smart hockey player for a freshman. It's ridiculous. It may have to be blessed with that kid for 3 more years.
Yep. Oh, there's a play. That was a good wrist shot by Brandwine, was tipped by number 15, Masardi, in front of the net. Jacobellis makes the save. And Mahopac, three players there to prevent the rebound. And this is the kind of intensity Mahopac needs to come to play with every night going forward through the playoff season.
Absolutely, Mike. You know what it's like. Playoff style hockey is completely different.
Yep. It's a new season. Throw the records out.
Absolutely.
Gaffney along the near boards, tries to get it out to the neutral zone. Intercepted by Alasko. He gets it and dumps it in. Gaffney chasing. Number 23, Katz behind the net, is checked by Gaffney, but he gets control. Gets it out to the wing, Oliverio. He take a cross check, but you know what? That was a play that, in my estimation, the player turned his back on him when he went to play, you know, make the play. So Scarsdale will once again go on the power play. And it will be Grispin, Fitchett, Perel, and Cicciolo to kill it off. Bloom with the face-off. Great check by Tyler Perel on Bloom.
That little lacrosse move he's got there, Mike?
All right. Oh, what a great stop by Vito Iacobellis on Bloom on a tremendous feed by Gilbert. You can tell they've done that before this season.
100 times, that's for sure.
There it is. Nice play. Grispin gets it out. Gilbert misplays it. Fitchett tries to... no, that's a great play by Grispin. He took the puck and the man, cleared the puck to the corner, and knocked the man out. Brandwine on a shot. Bloom in front again. Great stop. And that puck is out. That puck was out. It was a delayed call.
Mike, I think we hit more guys in the first period tonight than we did all year.
I was gonna say this is the most amount of hits we've had surely in the last month. And that's what you got to do against a big scoring line. You got to, you know, take the body on them. Scarsdale stay with Bloom, Gilbert, and
Mike, Bloom's going to be on the ice the whole night.
Yep.
Right now.
Felix on the right wing. You got Brandwine, and 23 is Katz on the points. Gilbert playing with the puck near the near boards, being watched by Fitchett. He tries to give and go, but Mahopac takes the passing zone away. He gets it back to the point. Brandwine gets it over to Felix, who mishandles, gets it behind the net to... he got it behind the net to...
Good play.
Yeah.
5 seconds left in the power play.
Gilbert made a nice feed, but the shot was blocked or tipped out of the surface, so it'll have a face-off.
Another tremendous crowd here, Mike. Both sides. Scarsdale's loaded up here. A lot of student athletes here.
And that helps. That helps the players. You know, nobody's going to tell me that it doesn't.
Here we go.
Randy gets it over to Nicky Alaska with a shot. Oh, great stop by Regev. Mastrocola and Alaska get the puck. Mazzullo gets the puck. Gets it back up to Cicciolo. He dumps it in. Mastrocola and Alaska chase as the... it comes out in front. Score! Randy Cicciolo puts it in a 5-hole. Great work by Mastrocola and Alaska. And I believe that will break Alaska's the all-time scoring record in Mahopac history for Nick Alaska. Again, all teamwork, forechecking, you know, just putting constant pressure, you know, double teaming those guys. So that's it. It's official. Alaska is now the new all-time scoring leader in Mahopac history. Coach Two took the last 2 pucks, one for the tying point, one for the go-ahead point. And again,
well, Mike, it's funny that if it comes up in the last couple of weeks, Nick has so much respect for Greg. He said it once, he'll say it 1,000 times. Without question, Greg Cicciolo was the best player to ever play at Mahopac. So, you know, it's nice to have the record, but Greg also only played, I think, in 77 games. So, Nicky ties the record actually tonight. 102 games played, so he's played it significantly more, and he'll tell you himself that he feels Greg is the all-time best. And another kid, Tom Andracchio from the first year, John Santini. There was so many good players that came through the system who unfortunately never had the chance to play as many games. So,
but you know my feelings are, Tony. You still got to put the points on the board.
Thanks, Mike.
That's the bottom line. On the face-off, Tyler Perel rushes out. Weigel strips off. Oh, nice hit by Scarsdale. Good hip check. And that should be a penalty there, and there was no call. That was Gilbert. That was definitely a payback by Gilbert. Hyson's waved off. Weigel behind his own net. Gets it up off the boards, out of the zone. Number 14, Matt Oliveri gives it away to Mastrocola. He gets it over to Tyler Perrell, who dumps it on net. Saved by Regave. Gaffney puts some pressure on number 21, Oliverio. Oliveri over the blue line, being watched by Alasko and taken out by Frankie Simidomo at the blue line.
You're going to come into the offensive zone. The first thing you should do is look where Frankie is, and then go the other way.
And again, Tony, that's why I say you've got to attack these guys high at the blue line. If they start to see you coming, they're just going to dump it. They're not going to try to penetrate deep on you. So Fisher will face off against, let's see, Gilbert. Gilbert will have Felix and, let's see, number 10, Manthus on the line. And then we have Rob Fitchett. Takes a backhander.
Good idea right there.
That was a great feed. Weigel pinches in. Alasko takes up the point spot, vacated by Weigel. Good play on Alasko's part. Frankie just takes the puck, clears it in. Mahopac touches up. And then puck behind the net. Gaffney keeps it in off the boards, but can't control it. Gilbert gets it over to Manthus. Manthus just dumps it in the corner. And again, we're keeping them wide. We're keeping them on the perimeter, and we're not really giving them any quality shots from the, slot areas of the ice. Nice play by Nick. Nice play by Nick Alasko. Digs it out along the boards, gets it over to the neutral zone. Gaffney dumps it in, and Fisher will chase. Takes number 23 Cats into the boards. Scarsdale clears. Missoula will come out. Be no ice. Missoula has it on his forehand around the net.
Minute and a half left, Mike.
Tries to clear it off the boards. There's going to be a penalty on Mahopac for an interference or a hook. With 1:39 to go, there'll be a minute and a half penalty to Frank Simidomo for, I think he called the hook, which...
I think Frankie was the one that was hooked, and he turned around.
Well, what happened was when he went to lift his stick, the player lost his stick, and they called that.
The ref saw that part.
And that's what he saw.
Oh, we got to kill this off, Mike. You don't want to give Scarsdale any momentum in this game.
No.
He can score goals in bunches, believe me.
So again, it will be Bloom on the face. Up to the point to Katz. Katz dumps in behind the zone. Crispin mishandles it out to the front. But Tyler Perrell tries to dump it down.
Takes out the score, all fights for Fisher.
The puck was wobbling, sometimes, but he's still going down the boards. He's not going to put it over the middle where it can be played. 1:19 to go in the penalty, 1:28 to go in the period. Scarsdale on the face against Bloom. Bloom wins it clean, back to the point. And a nice block, and that puck is out. Oh, that puck was out. Nice play by Scarsdale. And Cats can't keep it in the zone. Brandwine came over to help him. Crispin gets the puck on the far boards and dumps it out.
Minute left to go in the period, Mike.
Brandwine gets it up to Bloom. Bloom over the red line. Over the blue line and dumps it. Perrell takes Bloom out. Oh, hot shot, a high shot. Vito gets a piece of it. Fitchett gets the puck out, gets it to Tyler Perrell. Perrell tries to go around Brandwine and makes a nice play. Brandwine's not a big player, but he's a senior captain and he's playing well. Bloom over the blue line. This is what we can't do. We can't back in. We cannot back in. You got to
back up against Jordan, and he's just asking for trouble.
With 30.9 seconds to go in the period, 21 seconds to go in the penalty.
Back in the game.
And again, so that's what I was talking about, playing them high up at the blue line.
Exactly.
He walked in, and from about 20 feet out, let one rip, and on a clear shot, Jacobellis, didn't have a prayer. So it's a 2-1 Mahopac lead. Simidomo over the blue line, over the red line. Puck goes into the Mahopac zone. We just need to get that puck out along the boards with this little time left. 15 seconds to go. Gaffney, shot. Oh, and it goes off the mask of the goaltender, Regeev. Scarsdale dumps it out. Simodomo dumps it back in behind the net. Katz.
All right, good period of hockey right there.
All right, so this the end of the first period. It's Mahopac Indians 2, Scarsdale 1. Big goal by Scarsdale with 30 seconds to go in the period, though. And we'll be back for the second. All right, here we go. On the face, Mahopac controls. Simodomo clears the zone, and Scarsdale knocks it back in. That was Brandwine knocked it back in offside. It'll be Fisher with Gaffney and Nolasco, Simodomo, and Scheffler on D. Simodomo clears it out. Brandwine plays in the neutral zone, dumps it back in behind the net. Simodomo around the net. Checked by Bloom. Takes the puck, puts it across to Oliveri. Gaffney dumps it in. Gets around Katz. Plays behind the boards. Katz pins him to the far boards. Being helped there by Mantis. Velasco comes out. Puts it out in front. Oh. That was a great setup by Velasco and Fitchett. But a just equally good save by Regeev. Now it's Oliveri, one-on-one with Simodomo. Simodomo brings it behind the end boards. Scheffler gets it up. Doesn't clear. Brandwine keeps it in. Shot from the boards. Katz keeps it in at the other point. Behind the net. Simodomo gets it up to Velasco. Velasco plays it, gets it out into the Scarsdale zone, and it'll be an ice as Pitcher couldn't catch up to it.
It looks like the ice is really settled. There's like some wet spots on it. Kids were having some trouble controlling the puck there.
That happened a couple of games ago where we actually took a shot, I guess it was the Yorktown game, and it got stuck in the creek, in a puddle. All right, so the Ciciola with Perel, Mastrocola, Grispin, and Missoula. Missoula behind the net. Bangs up along the near boards. Perel. Grispin gets it out to Perel. Neutral zone. Brandwine takes it, clears it off the far boards. Missoula gets it up to Ciciola over the red line. Makes a play. Mastrocola comes in. Loses the handle. Puts it out in front. Oh! And Greg loses the handle. Number 15, Mantis loses the puck. But number 13, Felix dumps in behind the Mahopac zone. Mahopac plays it. It's Missoula gets it up to Mastrocola, gets it over to Ciciola, can't handle it, and Brandwine bangs it back into the zone. Missoula on his forehand, up along the far boards. Mastrocola can't play it. Missoula makes another nice play. Mastrocola chips it out, chases. Bloom takes it over the blue line. But he's met high by Tyler Perel. That's what I'm talking about. Beating these guys high on the blue one. Oh, great play by Tyler Perel, and I think it was Ciciola.
The stick is stuck in Tyler's
Yep. And that should be an icing call on Scarsdale, who bad clear by number 20. DeFalco tried to hit somebody cross ice and completely misfired. So it'll be For Scarsdale, it's going to be Gilbert centering for Massotti, and number 3, that's Draper. On the defense will be Brandwine and Odessa. Mahopac. Alaska, top of the circle. Nice shot. Knocked down by Scarsdale defenseman in the slot area. Gaffney plays it on the boards and is stumped out by Scarsdale. Chris Kelly, cross ice. Nice touch pass by Alaska to Fitchett, who was cutting in. Tries to hit Gaffney, but it passes behind him. Gaffney misplays the puck along the near boards. Kelly just stumps it in easy along the near boards. Scarsdale gets it out. Kelly to Simidomo. Simidomo up to Gaffney. Gaffney takes it. And we're going to be offside. He needs to get that puck in. You know, when you have guys breaking, you got to get over that blue line quickly and then let it rip. So with 11:21 to go in a 2-1 Mahopac game, 2-1 Mahopac has the lead. It'll be Cicciolo, Perel, Mastrocola, Simidomo, Kelly. Simidomo just dumps it on at the backhand.
I think that's Mike, is that the coach is going with 2 lines.
Oh, good one. Now Perel on a wraparound from about 8 feet out. Catches the far side of the net. Now that was a lacrosse move.
Tyler going both ways here tonight, playing tremendous defensive hockey and then coming up with a big goal here. I believe that was his 2nd goal of the game here, so looking for the hat trick.
And again, he's one of about 4 or 5 Mahopac players throughout the year to come every game to play. You know, they may not always have their best stuff, but they play like, you know, they go 100 miles an hour. There goes Perel again up along the far boards. He beats number 26. That was Odessa. Mastrocola misplayed the puck. Now Bloom comes out one-on-one against Kelly. And again,
back-checking tremendous.
But again, Kelly met him high, and that's all it took. It forced him to mishandle the puck. And we dump. Kelly gets the puck up to Mastrocola at his tip. Brandwine in his own zone. Bangs it off the board. Mastrocola with a nice play. And there's going to be a penalty on Scarsdale on a check from behind. Interference call against Randy Cicciolo. And that was all hustle. That was Mastrocola just hustling, and even when Scarsdale got the puck in the wrong zone, it was Cicciolo, you know.
Well, how many penalties do you know that don't require hustle? I mean, there was a reason why there's a penalty. He beat him and take him down. So good play by Chris.
And the power play will be Alasko, Rob Fitchett, Tyler Perel with Cicciolo, and Simidomo on the point. Fitchett on the face, gets it to Alasko. Alasko feeds into the near corner to Fitchett. Alasko coming out of the near corner in front. Oh, great stop by Regev.
Wow, that was a big save. Good set up. Rob with a quick shot. We'll see that again in this power play, I'm sure.
Draper got the puck and made the clear. Now it's Alasko up the near boards over the red line. Skates in over the blue line. Maintains control in the near corner. Bangs it behind the net along the far boards. You got Perel and Fitchett. Simidomo gets the puck. And it's kept in by Fitchett. Good work there by Fitchett and Alasko. Tyler Perel. Oh, nice play by Randy Cicciolo. Taking the puck away from number 15. Cicciolo comes in. Knocked off the puck by Katz. Gets it back to Simidomo. Simidomo to the far corner. Tyler Perel behind the net to Alasko. Alasko looking to go cross ice. Puck is blocked. And that's Odessa. Just shoots the puck in with help from Massotti. Massotti chasing. Alasko up the near boards over the red line. Cruises in, looking for that was a great drop pass. Nobody picked up Tyler Perel as the trailer, but Bloom Playing a good, playing a good position defensively. Got to stick out the shot. 8:44 to go in the second period. Mahopac lead 3-1.
Maintaining good pressure, Mike. The puck's been down here most of the period, so.
Well, these are the games you can't have a couple of bad shifts. You got to go hard every shift.
You give Scarsdale any kind of room in this game, believe me, they'll take advantage.
Casciolo off the face-off. Oh, and a great stopper again. Off the toe. Puck is cleared by Scarsdale, and it'll be an ice. Missoula chasing it.
By the way, Tyler with 2 points tonight eclipses the 50-point mark as a sophomore, which should be duly noted. It's the first time Mahopac has had two guys in the 50-point range. So congratulations to Tyler, and trust me, he will go way past the 130 points that Greg and Nicky have. So
on the face, up. Crispin tried to play the puck by knocking it down in the neutral zone. Missoula got it behind the net, and they clear it up to the boards, and he's offside. Robbie Oliverio was offside when he took that pass. Face-off be on the red line to the far side. Okay, you have Oliverio, Bloom, and
that's another thing, Mike. We've won more face-offs tonight than we did in the last couple of games too. So
yeah, that was I noticed that the last two games we were pretty much losing almost every face-off for whatever reason. Gaffney keeps the puck along the near boards, gets it to Rob Fitchett. Fitchett feeds out in front. Oh, nice play by Brandwine, clearing that puck away from the front of the net. Oh, Matt Oliverio skates it out. Goes right by Kelly. Nice play by Simodoma. Gets it up to the boards, and it's mishandled by Katz at the point. He'll have to bring it back into the neutral zone, and he fires in. Nice play by Alasko, lifting the stick of Brandwine. Fitchett. Oh, gets it through, but just Alasko couldn't get a stick on it. Brandwine behind his own net, up the near boards. Gaffney tries to keep it in, and Bloom just clears it, and there's no icing, no ice call.
That's unusual.
This year it seems like, anybody near it, they just call it off. Ah, that was a nice play by Brandwine again. Alasko takes number 13. Felix off the puck on the far board. Shot. Mastrocola fighting with Felix along the near boards. Puck gets fired up. Masardi against Crispin.
There's another point too. It's like tonight it seems like we're actually getting to the puck a little quicker, a little more emphasis on speed in this game. So that's a good thing too.
Continuing to move our feet. We're not standing around.
It's something we've been doing the last couple of games. We paid the price for it too. But tonight seems like the boys are really digging for the puck. So.
6:16 to go, and it'll be Perel centering for Ciccio and Mastrocola. We'll have Kelly and Simodomo on defense. Matt Oliverio, Robbie Oliverio, and Bloom breaking. They try to break Bloom right off the face-off. He was cutting to the center ice. Bloom comes in, goes to the slot area, takes a shot. Great stop by Jacobellis. Bloom again, puts it out in front. Katz from the point, takes a shot and goes wide. On the near boards, that's number 20, DeFaco. Takes down Tyler Perel. Oh, and they're calling Mastrocola for an interference.
Wow.
That was after...
yeah, we should have had a penalty on two penalties on Scarsdale. Wow.
Perel was taken down on the near boards. So they call Mastrocola for interference.
He had the puck. How could he have interfered?
So it's going to be Bloom, Oliverio, and Gilbert with Brandwine and Katz on the point. Brandwine behind his own net. Carries it out. Oh, looks to go up ice to, and there's Perel. Goes in against Katz. Puts some pressure deep in the zone. They try to get it up. Simodomo gets it, dumps it right back in. Good pressure by the Mahopac penalty killers. Katz comes in over the red line and dumps.
Tyler taking a terrific angle to cut him off, too.
Oh, that was a nice... I don't know, was that Randy Cicciolo got his stick?
Senior moment by Randy right there. Very good.
And again, they're playing good defense, you know, these guys. Everybody's helping out. Bloom looking for... Oh! That was a great play by... Oliveri was looking to be set up and was actually taken down by... Oh!
One step away from a breakaway.
To the point. Katz winds up the shot.
Nice.
Jakabelis with a good stop. And the puck is knocked loose.
Excellent play by Rob Fitchett back there. Terrific play by Rob Fitchett.
Tyler Perel and Fitchett are really throwing the bodies around. And that's a good play by Missoula. Just bangs it back in, doesn't handle it at all. Deep in the
Penalties are over.
Velasco forecheck and forces Brandwine to cough up the puck, and it's back to full strength. Masadi kept to the outside by Mazzullo. Grissom behind his own net. Gets it up to Mastrocola. Mastrocola fails to play it. Bloom off the... takes a shot and scores.
It's that simple, Mike. You cannot let him play like that.
And again,
a clear open shot to the net.
We had two men on the far boards. Both of them failed to play the puck. Bloom is going to come out to that high slot area, and if you don't take the body on him, he's going to let that shot rip from there. And now it's a 3-2 game.
All right. 3:52 left in the second. Plenty of time.
Masadi with the assist. All right, now you have Masadi, Odessa, and Gilbert.
On the puck again.
You got Kelly out there on defense, along with Frankie Simodomo, Rob Fitchett fighting for the puck. And a shot on net, a good save by Jakabelis. And Gaffney needs to help out on those plays up on the boards. He's looking to break. He's looking to get a break, and in a 3-2 game, you got to be helping to get it out of your defensive zone.
Especially in a playoff game where the loser goes home.
Masadi on a good cross-ice pass. Brandwine at the point. Takes a shot. Good play by Fitchett. Brandwine again with a shot. Simodomo high along the boards, gets it out. And they're going to call an icing on this.
That's a horrible call right there. All right, Mike, I take it back. I take back what I said about these two. Doug, they should have 2 penalties along the boards, and they got Chris Mastrocola for interference.
That was a play that, you know, the defenseman at the point had a chance to play, and that's what they've been calling off.
Yeah, that's
2:59 to go in the second period. And Mahopac's gotten a little lazy in their own zone, you know, especially with the forwards on the board.
I'll let him shoot again.
Nice stop by...
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Jakabelis with a great stop. And again, we need to get those pucks out of the zone, off the boards. They know what we're doing. They're
held at the boards there.
Here's a nice play. Tyler Perel's going to break in. Yeah, and he scores. And he scores.
He scored.
Tyler Perel, as he's being taken down, goes to his backhand and makes a great, great play. I think that was Mastrocola that broke him loose.
And that's a hat trick for Tyler Perel.
Tyler Perel with a hat trick in a huge game, a huge goal coming back with 2:28 to go and answering Scarsdale's goal. Perel's doing it all over the ice tonight. face. Crispin gets it up to Gaffney. Gaffney dumps it in along the backboards. Gaffney going hard against number 26. That's Odessa. Gaffney working against Brandwine now.
I like the way we responded to these, the Scarsdale comes back and we come right back at him.
Yep, and that's, you know what?
That's good news.
That's very good news.
The last couple of games, we're going into a shell. Tyler, that was a brilliant, brilliant goal.
And again, I believe that was Mastrocola that broke him.
Chipped it up.
And that's all it takes, you know. I mean, that's why I said you got to play the forwards got to play those pucks along the boards in the defensive zone. Brandwine breaks it up to number 13, Felix, but it's broken up by Crispin in the neutral zone. Alasko takes it high off the boards, back into the Scarsdale zone with 1:30 to go, and they call that an ice.
Well, that one I can see. It went up high off the ice. Instead, the defenseman had no chance to play that.
But it's a good play with 1:30 to go. You don't want them breaking in your zone. You start to get tired, get the change.
I'll tell you what, Mike, even though, it's 4-2 game, I still like the way the defense is, standing up to these guys and doing a good job so far.
They got to continue to take the body and place it. Face Simidomo around his own zone. And the puck goes out of the ice. That's okay, though. I mean, that's the right play. If it goes out, it goes out. I know, all of a sudden you're going to get cold. It's going to be Perel, Mastrocola, Simidomo, Kelly,
Chris Kelly, sophomore defenseman.
All right. Tyler Perel breaks it out, goes along the near boards, skating up on Oliveri. Oh, great play to go around him. Ciciola at the point, keeps it in, but Oliveri breaks it out. Great poke shot at his neutral zone.
Made a left to go, man.
Simidomo in the near corner. Spins. Ciciola, I'm sorry. Goes into the net. Net's taken off its moorings. That faceoff should be in the zone because it was the Scarsdale defenseman that took him into the net. And I believe they're bringing it outside. Now, that's another call I don't agree with.
Yeah, he was checked into those.
Yep. And Alasko is making that point exactly. All right, on the face. Perel against Matt Oliveri. .46.5 seconds to go. It'll be Perel against Matt Oliverio. Robbie Oliverio on his wing. And Bloom. Ciciola dumps it in. Felix plays him. Bangs it off along the backboards. Over to Bloom. Bloom tries to break out Oliverio. Ciciola gets it. Dumps it over to Fitchett. But Bloom gets around Fitchett. Simidomo with a good play, very good play, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. So you have Alasko coming in one-on-one on catch. Shoots, no! And he scores with 15.7 seconds to go. That's why you have to clear it high and hard off the board. Scarsdale defenseman leaped to try to keep it in, missed it. Alasko went one-on-one, turned Cats inside out, took a great shot and scored. Makes it a 3-goal game with 15 seconds to go in the second period. Perel on the face-off. Brandwine gets it out to Oliverio. Oliverio to number 14, Oliverio. And that was a good period because Scarsdale scored a big goal to make it 3-2, and Mahopac answered back with 2 goals.
We have a good feeling going into the third period now. And now that we know the winner of the Suffolk White Plains game, we're not even going to talk about it. Well, that just said anything. We'll leave it at that.
But we got to go in on a positive note.
Like I said before, Scarsdale's dangerous, so we still got to come out, play 15 minutes of hockey.
And we just got to keep doing the basics. Playing the men up high, taking the body, and just clearing the zone hard. So at the end of 2, it's 5-2 Mahopac, and we'll be back for the start of the third period. Okay, we're back for the start of the third period. Mahopac just has to keep up the intensity, keep the puck deep in the Scarsdale zone, clear the puck out of our zone quickly and efficiently.
The point of this game is to just move on to the next round, right, Mike?
Exactly.
The sport is meaningless. We got enough to win the game. Keep the puck out of our net, move on to the next round.
And although Bloom's got 2 goals, we've done, I think, a pretty good job. The 2 times we've let down on covering him that he scored, which just proves how dangerous he can be.
Well, he's been doing it for 4 years. In fact, he and Nicky have a pretty good relationship. They're pretty good friends, but not tonight.
And he's just been named the Con Ed athlete. Yep.
Deservedly too.
Yep.
Great kid.
All right, on the face. Mahopac clears it in. Simodomo to the backboards. Gaffney goes in. Katz takes him into the boards. Mahopac intercepts. Gaffney puts it into the corner. Fitchett fighting with Brandwine. And that was number 14. That's Oliveri.
I think Coach Duke's a little upset right now. We let Jordan come down the left side, unguarded.
Gaffney over to Alasko. Alasko one-on-one. Turns around and beats. He beat number 20, Del Falco. Nice save by Regave. Puck is cleared. Simodomo will go back. No ice. Simodomo takes it. Gets it off the boards. Misplayed by Oliveri. Katz in the neutral zone. Bangs it off the boards. Will Scheffler backhands it, tries to get it to Alasko. It's behind him. Number 27, Gilbert, over the red line. And again, he's met high but he gets by Scheffler. And again, we got to keep these guys to the boards and not let them penetrate the inside. Good play by Blair
right there. Excellent
he's
play.
He's a good defenseman.
Yep.
He's not big, but he plays the body well. Mazzullo bangs it in behind the net. Regave tries to play it but can't handle it. Brandwine on the far boards, plays it up, tipped out. Perel tries to dump it back in, but it's taken by Mazzardi. Mazzardi gets it to Felix, who dumps it in. Mazzullo with a great check in the near corner. Mazzardi comes in.
I'll tell you what, when Craig throws a check, you feel it, believe me. He is a strong kid.
Yep. Mastrocola.
Ice cream at Mr. Ray's.
See that, all the pasta he eats at home. On the far boards, it's Crispin and that puck is kept in.
Nice play to keep it in.
Tyler Perel is being
held and hooked, and you know what? He's got 3 goals, so Scarsdale doesn't want to happen anymore. Good play.
Brandwine takes the puck in, takes the wrist shot. Nice stop by Jacobellis. And that's number 15, Masardi, looking to maybe draw Mahopac into a penalty. And again, Mahopac just needs to keep these players clear of the crease, but not take uncalled for penalties. We need to use our heads, use that discipline that they're used to playing. Pitch it on the face against Oliverio. Puck is clear of the zone. Alasko's chasing Del Falco.
Matter of playing D right here. Puts enough pressure on.
Gilbert gets it up to Bloom. Simodomo again. See how I like the way he attacks him high and keeps him to the outside.
And Jonathan's going to get called for a penalty.
And again, We had control of the puck. Again, that's an undisciplined play.
Jonathan's a senior too. He should know better than that.
So with 11:53 to go, Scarsdale will go on the power play. For Mahopac will be Ciciola and Alasko, Rob Fitchett, and Simodomo. Simodomo behind the puck, behind his net, clears it all the way down. Cats.
Interesting formation. The first time Rob Fitch is playing a little defense on the penalty kills there.
Nice play by good play by Randy Ciciola on Oliverio, but he gets the puck back. Simodomo tries to clear the zone. Checked by Gilbert. Bloom tries to feed it from behind the net. Simodomo gets the puck and fires it high and all the way down. Regaves brings it out to Brandwine. Gilbert on the near boards. Tries to put it through the legs of Fitchett. Can't do it. Simodomo hard off the boards and clears the zone.
Frank touches that puck. The puck is going 100 miles an hour.
And that's what you need to do. That's what you need.
Tremendous risk.
See again. Again, he tacks him. See it. He forced an offside there by attacking him right on the blue line. And again,
Nicky Lobby didn't have the puck, the face-off deep in his zone.
And again, he saw him coming. He pulled up short, forced him off sides, and he laid a body on him. So now it'll be Simodomo gets it to Alasko. He'll go one-on-one. No, he'll just dump it in Katz's back. You got Oliveri on the near boards here. You have Masardi on the far board. You got, this is number 23, Katz, over the blue line. Crispin keeps him to the outside. Good stop by Jacobellis. Nice play by Rob Fitchett. Keeps the board, puck along the far boards. Feeds Randy. Randy loses it. Joe Crispin tries to play as the neutral zone. Bloom's got it. Walks in. Fans on the shot.
You're not going to see that too often.
Well, you got lucky there. Alasko over the red line, over the blue line. Gives it to Ciciola. Ciciola puts it across. And Alasko was being checked there by Katz. He did a nice job. Katz gets it out to Bloom. Bloom over the blue line. Oh! Rings went off the post. Again, we're letting them walk in.
He's unbelievable. Fun to watch.
And Bloom is set up in front of the net. Crispin finally now picks him up. Puts it out in front. And Tyler Perrell, playing defense once again, takes the puck in front of the net and skates it out over the red line. Just dumps it in deep, and he'll take a change. Gaffney in the far board. And that's 26, Odessa. Odessa's doing a good job without a stick. Ciciola comes out from behind the net with the puck, but he's stick checked by Gilbert. Gilbert gets it up to Felix. Felix gets it over to Odessa. Missoula loses his edge. He takes a shot from a bad angle, but even though he lost his edge, he kept him to the outside, gave him no angle to shoot at. Nice. That was a nice play again by Randy Ciciola coming in on Gilbert, who had Gaffney draped on his back, but he's still able to, play the puck. Scarsdale clears it in. Scheffler up the boards to Alasko. Alasko over the red line, dumps it in, nice and easy, being chased by Rob Fitchett and Oliverio. Oliverio plays it around to the near boards and out of the zone. Scheffler. Try to hit Gaffney, but misfired on that. Oliveri skates in, takes a shot. We're getting a little bit lazy here. Bloom from a bad angle.
8 minutes to go, 3-goal lead.
The catch from the point, takes a shot. Bloom set up wide open in front of the net with nobody on him. If anybody should not be left alone, it should be him. We should have a guy draped all over him. Scheffler tries to backhand it. It's intercepted by Odessa around the boards. Missoula gets it up to Gaffney. Gaffney over the red line and bangs it in deep. Alaska behind the net. Fights with Oliverio. Alaska wins the battle, but it's intercepted by number 21, Oliverio, who clears the zone and will ice the puck. 7:18 to go. Mahopac with a 3-goal lead. And again, we need to start covering this Bloom in our defensive zone. He's been left open on this last 2 shifts.
Well, in all honesty, Mike, guys have been trying to cover him for 4 years. So he's got 225 career points. And there's a reason for it, but
bigger reason why somebody should just be aware of where he is.
One would think.
Good play by Mastrocola on Oliveri.
Move it in. Oh, Tyler being held in front of the net.
And that'll be a shot on goal, no icing. Kelly gets it over to Sibidomo.
Nice
back to Mastrocola. Mastrocola over the red line. Will dump it in. Gets by
under the defense.
Odessa. Burrell takes down Brandwine. Ciciola back behind the net to Tyler Perrell. A shot. Odessa. He's all over Tyler Perrell.
Nice play right there.
Brandwine.
Need some quick changes, 6.5 minutes to go. Keep everybody fresh.
As Gilbert skating it out. Alaska loses his edge. Gilbert goes wide. Puts it across. Nobody there. Gaffney skates it out. Over the red line. Over the blue line. Into the near zone. Asadi takes it into the boards. Gaffney with a shot. Tipped. Fitchett plays the puck in the far corner. Behind the net. Alaska in the near corner. Plays up along the boards. He's pushed from behind and knocked down by 23 Cats. No call.
And it's going to get ugly here.
Yep. Dumped back in by Sibidomo. Gilbert just goes to fire it down. Gaffney takes the puck, just dumps it in the zone. Mahopac touches up, and it's an icing by Scarsdale. They were tired, Tony.
They sure were. Both sets were tired, so.
We've given their defense a working over tonight. You know, both chasing the puck, checking them, and physically, we've been pounding them pretty good. Brandwine, number 12, he's logged a lot of ice time in this game. Him and Katz, number 23. Castillo on the face against Oliverio. Terrell from in front. Oh, nice stop. They gave it a good save.
Tyler doing his thing.
Tyler potentially could have had 4 or 5 in this game, easily. Got Weigel and Griston on the points. You got Ciciola, Mastrocola, and Perrell.
Nice hustle by Mastrocola right there.
He almost fought one there.
He's a freshman. Let's not forget that.
He's
a freshman and a sophomore out there.
He's played well the last month. Weigel hard off the boards. Mastrocola gets it, mishandles it. Olivero takes it. Goes in against Crispin. Splits the defense. Bloom with a stop and a save and a rebound by Olivero. Good play by Tyler Perrell to clear the zone. Olivero split the defense there, got around Crispin. A nice stop by Jacobellis and a rebound by Bloom went wide.
Well, Jordan's starting to hang now up by the red line and blue line here, which can't really blame him. They need 3 goals in 4 minutes. And get over the red line, dump it in.
To Gaffney. Sibidomo.
Nice
hits
play.
Alaska. Rob Fitchett comes in. Oh, and a shot. Actually, could have been called for an unsportsmanlike day. Took the shot
After the whistle.
quite a bit after the whistle. And he's being warned by the referee right now. Scarsdale coaches are calling for that penalty. Okay, so it's Gilbert on the face against Fitchett. Fitchett and Del Falco have a little something going here. Simodomo loses the puck to Masardi, but gets it out of his own. There goes Alasko. Yeah! Alasko beat Del Falco. Brigade made the save, but Alasko got his own rebound and put in a backhander. I believe that's his third. 3:42 to go. That should ice it. That should take care of it. The only thing you have to hope for now is no injuries. Just people keeping their heads. Timeout, Scarsdale. So with 3:42 to go, Scarsdale's going to take a timeout. It's an unassisted goal. Great play by Alasko. Coming in. Nah, it wasn't a lucky shot. He came in on Del Falco. Del Falco actually made a bit of a play. Alasko got the initial shot off. But Brigade couldn't handle the rebound, and Alasko put in a backhander on the rebound with 3:42 to go. So Mahopac should be moving on. The next game will be against Suffern.
By the time this airs, yeah, it'll be Tuesday night. Today is Sunday, the 18th. The Suffern game will be 6 o'clock at Sportorama on Tuesday night. And we do have a final on the Clarkstown North Mamaroneck game, on the Clarkstown North Wrightstown game. But Mamaroneck moves on again to the Final Four. Suffern moves on to the Final Four, and Mahopac's fourth straight year to the Final Four. I'll tell you what, this team has a lot to be proud of because nobody expected this, you know, to come this far this year. We lost a lot of seniors last year. We had untested goaltending, but Vito Iacobellis, the junior, and Bobby Fatone, the freshman, have just been outstanding all year. Frank Simodomo, who in my opinion should be Section 1 Player of the Year, just played out of his mind all season long, deserves a ton of credit. Nicky and Tyler up front. Rob Fitchett and Randy Ciciola have been playing tremendous. They got good support from a lot of the defense. Joe Grispin, Craig Missoula really grew up this year, so they should all be congratulated. Another Final Four.
I agree with everything you said, Tony. And
unselfish play right there. Oh, it's just typical Tyler Perrell.
Yep.
You know, he's been unselfish all year.
And
he's going to get his money's worth if he's going to go in the box right here, I'll tell you that.
And this 21 Olivero looks like he was headhunting a little bit, you know.
Well, that's the one thing we got to be careful of with the new Section 1 rules. You know, any funny business at the end of the game is going to cost you 4 games. Literally, your career will be over. So, Mahopac has to keep his head. I'm sure Coach Duke's gone over this a million times with them. So
that's the one thing we've always pretty much, you know, played discipline in those situations. You know, over the years. And on the face-off, it's cleared by Frank Simodomo on net. Brigade throws it up to Brandwine. Brandwine skates out of his own zone, gets it up to Olivero. Olivero to Bloom. He comes in, takes a shot blocked by Simodomo. Olivero gets it on the boards. He dumps Ciciola, and Brandwine comes in off the point to help out. Fitchett muscles Bloom off the puck along the backboard. Gilbert comes in to help out. Simodomo goes back to help Fitchett. Fitchett now forces Gilbert to play it up the boards. Cats can't keep it at the point. Gets it over to Brandwine. He's going to get it over to Gilbert, who tips it in. Fitchett gets it over to Simodomo. Simodomo tries to clear up the boards. It's been kept in by Cats. Cats over to Gilbert. Gilbert to Bloom. Olivero. Nice play by Simodomo again. See, Olivero is headhunting here. Ciciola comes in, one-on-one on Katz, and is pulled down, and no call. And Coach Toots looking for a call there, and I don't blame him. And that was a dive. That was a dive. Gilbert gets his, Gilbert got his stick up high on the Fitchett, and then gave him a little slash in the back of the legs. Fitchett's having some words with Gilbert now. There's no ice in there. Grispin. Rosati takes him. Mastrocola tips it out. There goes Tyler Perrell. Perrell beats Katz. Oh!
Great save by Rejab right there. Penalty. Scarsdale.
Scarsdale will take a slashing call with 1:07 to go. That was after about 5 or 6 calls that should have been made.
Coach Stu's doing a very, very smart thing.
Putting Nick Lapalato out, C.J. Fitchett, and number 15, Barletta, along with Grispin and Craig Mazzullo. Rosati clears out of his own zone. Draper came in hard. There's a penalty. Draper's going to take a penalty against Barletta on a hit from behind. Scarsdale's starting to become completely undisciplined at this point. 51.1 seconds to go. And if I'm the Scarsdale coach, what I do is I take my mainline players out of this game, finish up with my bench players, third and fourth line players, to not cause any commotion or issues. Off the face, Lapalato dumps it into the zone. Brandwine behind his own net. C.J. Fitcher plays in the near corner. Brandwine plays him. It's Barletta, feeds it out in front. Lapalato couldn't get it. Nice play by Katz. At the point, Grispin takes a shot, blocked by Bloom. Missoula gets it up to C.J. Fitchett, dumps it in behind the Scarsdale net. Grispin just dumps it back in. It's a 5-on-3. Scarsdale just dumps it out. Bloom's hanging again behind the net. Mazzullo dumps it up to Barletta. He gets it over to C.J. Fitchett. And that's the game. Mahopac with a big 6-2 win over Scarsdale. And they'll move on to the Final Four against Suffering and Sport Armor on Tuesday. Good all-around effort, Tony.
Absolutely, Michael. It was a terrific effort. One that we needed after coming off a couple of losses to Fox Lane and Yorktown. The team definitely responded tonight. They're coming off the bye and all that kind of stuff, so it was a tremendous win. And again, it's going to be Mahopac and Suffern in a classic semifinal match to see who can get to the finals.
Good game by Jakob Ellis. Great all-around game defensively by the team, the offense and defense. We did a better job than I think than we have in the last month, clearing the puck out of our own zone.
I agree. It was some good hard hitting and
a lot of good forechecking in the offensive zone. And again, I think we were meeting them high up around the blue line. I think it caused a lot of commotion for them.
They had a great week of practice, from what I understand, and just goes to show you, it's a good deal. And Mahopac hockey continues to be a force. So it's the wrestling team, the basketball team had a tremendous season. Came down to 1 shot against the 4-seed Greeley. The girls team played well all year. Another, terrific effort by them. And the gymnastics. I mean, it was a tremendous winter season for Mahopac all around. Very proud of all of them. And Mike, once again, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
My pleasure, and I'm sure you and I will be here again next year doing the same thing. I know you said no, but I know you'll be here. So we get the crowd. Come get the crowd. And again, another great turnout by Mahopac student body. I want to thank, recognize Dr. Reedy, Superintendent of Schools, Frank Mealy, AD, Mahopac High School does a great job. All the staff event support that we get. And, we're looking forward to this spring
spring sports,
Spring,
absolutely.
yeah.
Again, thanks to the coalition, did a tremendous job. Terry Feehan, Susie McDonough, you know, Dave Fafaro. You can't say enough about those people. And what you saw tonight, what you've been seeing all year with the hockey guys and the basketball guys, it's a direct result of what the hard work that those guys put in. So big kudos to them. We appreciate their effort.
And again, final here from the Brewster Arena is Mahopac 6, Scarsdale 2, and Mahopac moves on. Again,
For the game.